Good afternoon, Ronald E. McNair Elementary family, scholars, and staff. My name is Mr. Chow, as many of you all know, and I'm truly humbled and honored to be your scholars school counselor at Ronald E. McNair Elementary School, where we believe in success for all. And as we say every month, that's not just a catchy slogan. We believe that your scholar can succeed, not just in academics, but also in life. And as we get closer and closer to the end of this third quarter, we're very closely nearing the end. One thing that I highly encourage all families to do is encourage and have a conversation with your scholar about what is it that you want to accomplish in the fourth quarter. As we get into this last season or this last quarter of the school year, what is it that you want to do, right? How is it that you want to grow? Remember, how you end this year is how you start next year. So for fifth graders, how you end this year is how you start middle school. And I know we're in the registration season right now. So how do you want to start middle school on a strong note? For all the other grades, pre-K to kindergarten, K to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, how do you all want to end this year so that you start next year really strong? So how do you want to end academically, right, with school? How do you want to end behaviorally, with how you behave and how you interact and how we handle conflict and things that we don't necessarily like or things that we do like, or our friends? How do we handle that this year so we start next year strong? How do we handle things such as attendance, right? How do we make sure that we do our best to come to school every single day? Now, if you're sick, write a note. Outside of that, how do we make sure that we're here every day so that we can be here to learn and to grow as a scholar, as a student scholar? Because again, all of those three things, attendance, behavior, academics, they will impact or they will influence how successful your scholar will be in the future, both in school, but also in life. And so without further ado, we're going to jump into Chow-Time. Chow-Time, if you guys remember, is a video monthly newsletter or monthly video newsletter. We have 10 editions where we highlight a characteristic, a trait, a habit that we truly believe can impact your scholar's success, not just in school, but also in life. So this is edition 7. And so edition 7, if you think back to edition 1, which is crazy to think about because that means that was like almost 7 months ago. But back in August, September, right when we started the school year, we spoke about expectations, where for this year, the expectation for your scholar is super high. And the reason why, right? Academics, behavior, attendance. Why? Because with high expectations comes high growth. With low expectations, a lot of times comes no growth, or we just don't go anywhere, right? In October, we spoke about faith, where faith is having the belief that the work you're putting in today will pay off in the future, even though you cannot see it yet. In other words, is the work, is coming to school, is working hard, is working on our behaviors right now going to pay off down the road at the end of this year, in middle school, in 2 years, in high school? Who knows, right? But having faith that your scholar can succeed regardless of the circumstances. In November, we spoke about appreciation, where appreciation is like thankfulness and gratitude, except that appreciation is an action word. I show my appreciation through my actions. I'm going to work and grow as a scholar through my actions. In December, we spoke about reflection, where reflection really is, let's think about, let's process, this last season, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and where do we go from here, right? So how do we continue to grow? And that's the best way to grow and learn is through reflection. In January, we spoke about vision, where vision is like having a goal or target of where your scholar wants to get to, right? Academically, behaviorally, with their attendance. Where is it that we want to get to? Remember, where there's no vision, it's just wandering around in circles aimlessly, right? But we need to have a vision for where our scholar wants to go. And scholars, you need to have a vision for what you want to do. Fifth grade, I know we're doing a bunch of career stuff right now while we're doing registration. The big question is, where is it that you want to go? What are your interests? Because that gives you vision, all right? In February, we talked about togetherness, where togetherness is unity. And in unity, and as I use the word from the business world, it's called synergy. Where there's togetherness, there's synergy. Where, I know this math is not right, but where 1 + 1 = 3. Because one person and another person working together in togetherness and synergy creates the work really of 3 people. So how do we work together as a school, as a family, as a scholar, as a staff to create synergy where we see your scholar achieve more than we can ever expect? And so as we jump into March, this month, March, the theme, or really a habit, is on consistency. Consistency, or really about habits, is being able to do the same thing in the same effort every single day consistently for a period of time. You know, a lot of leadership people say it takes 21 days to form a new habit. Well, think about this. As we go into the fourth quarter, the last quarter of the year, we have more than 21 days. So how is it that you want to end this year, right? Question at the very beginning of this video, that's what I asked. What is and how is it that you want to end this year, right? What are the habits of consistency that you want to build over 21 days while you're at school that you're going to set yourself up for future success? What are the habits of consistency that your scholar wants in academics? Doesn't mean they have to be a straight A student, but hey, you know what? For 21 days, I'm going to do my homework. For 21 days, I'm going to read a book. For 21 days, I'm going to make sure I communicate with my teachers and catch up on anything I'm behind on, right? Those habits of consistency will lead over to next year, where then you start the year off, man, I'm already doing my homework, doing my reading, doing everything I need to, so I don't fall behind, and so I stay ahead of the game and continue to grow academically. Behaviorally, what are the things that I need to change? What are the words I need to speak? Instead of saying all these negative things, how do I speak more positively towards of myself? How do I use positive self-talk? How do I say and be kind words? How do I react when I'm upset at people? And work on that for 21 days. After 21 days of those decisions, that consistency of that habit forms, and you set up yourself next year for success. And same thing with attendance. Now, if you're sick, like I said, just write a note, just learn that habit. But if you're not sick and you're just, man, I'm just not feeling it too good today, consistency is not about how you're feeling. It's about, you know what, we're going to do the thing that's best for us for our future success. So how do you keep coming to school for these 21 days, right? Man, I'm not feeling it, but I'm going to show up. Man, I'm not feeling it, but I'm going to be there. I'm going to get on the bus. I'm going to get in the car, rider. Let's go, right? Consistency, because after 21 days, it helps us all form that habit of, you know what, I need to be at school so I can grow and learn, right? And really dream and inspire to what I want to be in the future. And so let's work together, right? With everything, with togetherness, with unity, with vision. Let's be consistent over these next 21 days, this next month, to really help your scholar achieve all that they can achieve. And so I'm really highly excited to see what comes out of this. Let's work together and stay consistent over this next season of life. The other thing I would say is just don't forget, we have a Title I night next Monday as well. So make sure you guys come out. It'll be a time of food and fun, and obviously time just to celebrate with your family as well and learn about, you know, math and reading games. All right, so check out Ms. Ortado's dojo post. And as always, if you need anything, please reach out. You can send me a dojo message. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Have a wonderful weekend, and I hope that you guys stay safe and enjoy the weather. And with that being said, this is the end of Chow Time edition 7 on consistency. See you later. Bye-bye.